Hey, it's Goose. I'm out in the Mark Twain National Forest practicing some social distancing. Uh, I got in here last night and there were thunderstorms going on. I was planning on just camping at the trailhead, but when I got there, there was a party going on. And so, despite the fact that thunderstorms were rolling in, I grabbed my pack and headed out. Hiked for about an hour and a half, mostly in the rain. And fortunately it stopped raining just in time for me to set up camp. Didn't rain at all last night. I am fortunate that I live close to two national forests. Mark Twain over in the Ozark Mountains is only about 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours to a good trailhead. And Shawnee National Forest down in southern Illinois is about 3.5. So I like both forests. I find that Mark Twain seems to be quieter. I encounter fewer people when I'm in Mark Twain. Shawnee is just lots and lots of horse campgrounds, which aren't a bad thing, but I encounter horse riders. And the trail gets tore up by the horses. Also, I don't know what it is about Shawnee, but it seems like I always encounter somebody on an ATV or a dirt bike, even though they're not allowed. And I've never encountered that here in Mark Twain. So I came into a clearing, I set up my camp. 20 minutes later, this happened. Okay, that was the most insane experience I've ever had out on the trail. There were at least 50 of those ATVs with 2 to 4 people in each of them. Despite the fact I was camping here, they stayed for an hour. They kept coming over as I was cooking my dinner and asking me what I was eating, asking me if I was okay, asking me if I needed a ride. One guy would not leave until I drank a beer with him. Had one guy who was trying to shake my hand. I'm like, well, you know, I'm trying to social distance, and then everybody went into fist bumps. They were blaring the music. As they were leaving, one guy said, "Hey, we got something for you," and I looked over and 3 grown women lifted their shirts and flashed me. I am like a little shell-shocked. Everything about it was redneck hell, but it was so funny. I just hope they don't come back, because I want to go to bed. Big wind just came up, popped the end of my tied my tarp off. Alright, so for 10 years I've always carried a sewing needle and a spool of dental floss. I almost didn't bring it on this trip because in 10 years I've never even once needed to use it. Until now. It's 5:30 in the morning. And I don't know if you can hear this wind, but it's around 2:30. It rolls in like waves, but it just builds. You can hear it coming, you brace for it, it finally just kind of washes over you. Usually it's not as bad as it sounds. There's been a couple times where it's terrifying. The other end of the tarp, the one that I didn't repair, broke sometime around 3:30. There's no rain involved, so there wasn't anything I could do about it anyway. So now the tarp's just draped over top of the hammock and secured by the 4 tie-outs. So I was going to get up around this time and start hiking before dawn, but I'm going to hunker down and see if this wind calms down at all. It's Sunday morning. I've put about 2.5 miles in. Just a few more miles to get to the car. That wind never has stopped. It's gotten cold. Friday and Saturday I was in just shorts and a t-shirt, including sleeping at night. This morning I got my my pink gloves on. So thank you, Walmart clearance. But yeah, it's gorgeous out here. The wind's still howling, but it's not bothering me at all. And I'm staying pretty warm as I'm hiking. So a few more miles to the car and then I'll be done, and then I'll wrap this all up into one big video. I think in the first video I said the trail's 27 miles. The trail's 24 to 25 miles, depending on whose directions you're looking at. The trail signs say 24 miles, the map says 25. I don't know. I'm just out here enjoying the hike. So, see you on the trail. It beats sitting at home, watching television, and staring at my phone.